Hey everyone, before we get started, I do want to just make sure that this is streaming to Facebook as well. Give me 1 second because I am trying to stream it in both places and I don't see it showing up. I just don't want anyone to miss out. Oh no, for some reason it's not showing up. Sorry guys for the technical difficulties. Just give me a second to figure this out really quick. Oh, this is not working, guys. I don't know why. 1 second. Let me try something. 1 second. I'm just trying to get it connected. For some reason, it's not letting me. And I don't want to disappoint the people who are looking forward to this live. Hey, Feminine Melanin. Just 1 second. I'm trying to set up this live stream. For some reason, it's not setting up. It's wanting to start at 7:30 for all of the people on Facebook, which is unacceptable. So 1 moment. Sometimes with these things there are technical difficulties. And people are asking about the live. 1 moment. Okay, so it doesn't want to start until, let me see, 7:33, which is not good. I want everyone to be able to see the live now. It's not letting me manually start the live video for them either. And sorry to keep you guys waiting. Someone said I'm new to your channel and saw the schedule stream and wanted to come in and support. I do digital products too. That's great, and thank you for supporting. I'm just trying to figure out the live settings right now for the people who are watching on Facebook. However, it's just not working. I scheduled this and everything, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's not letting me manually start it. I think it ended up getting canceled for some reason. So if you guys can just bear with me for a few. Um, Sorry to keep you waiting. Once again, I promise you guys this live is going to be good. And I have some good stuff um, to give you guys too. I'm just trying to get this to work on Facebook. Yeah, it's not letting me go live. I don't know why. Someone said no problem, these things happen. You may have to shut down and start a new one. I didn't want to start a new one because I know a lot of people had these links. That's what I was kind of trying to avoid. Let me try something else really quick. And this is why, you guys, it's important for you guys to be following me on YouTube, because a lot of these things has happened more than once on Facebook, and then it's just kind of like out of my control. But one thing for sure is with YouTube, it always comes on, like always. But here is just telling me that it's not allowing me to go live at that moment. feel bad for all of the Facebook people because they really have been engaged and watching. But like I said, this is why I need you guys to, follow the Facebook group and follow. Someone said can you delete the Facebook destination and add it back to the live sometimes. So, okay, let me try that. Let me go to the destinations. Let me see. Destination. I don't even know how to get to the destination on this. It's not even showing me. Let me see. Like, it's telling me that it's streaming on Facebook. I just don't see the live. So I don't think that it really is streaming. I don't see it. So there's some sort of disconnect between. Okay, let me end it. Let me end the one on the Facebook Live, and let me see if I can add it back in. No, I'm using Ecamm. So I ended it for the Facebook one. I know it was scheduled, so I don't know why we're having these difficulties. And let me see if I can add it back in. It's not letting me at all. Let's see, destinations. It's not letting me. Now it just killed it completely for Facebook. So if I can't figure it out in the next 2 minutes, unfortunately, we're just gonna have to like go without doing it on Facebook, sadly, because it's just not working. And I'm just going to just let them know. Unfortunately, the live stream is not working on this. It's not working in this group. Please DM me for more info. This is a free class. So I'm gonna just try to manage. I'm just gonna try to manage this by having them DM me. So let me just make sure. All right, guys. So we're about to get started. Let me just make sure I keep my Facebook open so that they can. And let me make sure I keep my Facebook open so that they can find it, and let me also put it on my personal Facebook page as well, because this is very unfortunate. But like I said, this is why you guys need to follow me on like YouTube, because this like I said, not the first time this has happened. So let me just post it on my personal Facebook page, and then we'll get started. So sorry for the hold up, guys. Okay. All right. Let's get started, guys.
Hello, darling. Merry Grinchmas, and welcome to 20 Days of Canva Magic. I'm your host, Melly Grinch, because who says a Grinch can't sprinkle a little Christmas magic? And together, we're about to embark on the most festive creative journey ever. Throughout these 20 days, my Grinchy little minions will be popping in to add their mischief and charm. But let's be clear. I'm running the main show. Over the next few weeks, we're diving into a wonderland of creativity, crafting content that's as magical as it is merry. The best part, every design, every idea, every piece of content will channel all things Grinch and Christmas, because the holiday season is here, and it's time to shine. Oh, and here's a holiday treat just for you. Head over to thejunecreation.com for 50% off all items during this festive season. It's my way of making sure your holidays sparkle with creativity and inspiration. Don't miss a moment of the magic. hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel so you're notified every time we drop a new festive creation. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming. Grinch-inspired treasures, Christmas delights, and surprises to keep your creative spirit soaring. Let's create, celebrate, and make this a Grinchmas to remember. Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the June creation. My name is Mel, and I am the driving force behind the June creation, which is a brand that celebrates AI-driven creativity and digital marketing. Our work highlights empowering tools like Canva, Midjourney, and so much more so that we can help others like you elevate their content creation game. I've been building my brand for a very long time, and I've been helping other people build their brand as well. I do want you guys to be able to showcase, luxurious or content, like luxurious content or amazing looking content that will help build your brand. And that's why I do these lives every day. This is 20 days of Canva. So every day we're going to be doing stuff like drop shipping, creating Grinch images, creating content for the holidays. So, like I said, we did have like a few delays because of this not working in the Facebook group. There are some people DMing me for the link. So, if you hear me pause at any moment, that's because I'm trying to manage both things at once. But without further ado, let's get started. So here we are in Canva, and actually let me go to the Canva homepage, and I'm just going to explain all of the tools that we're going to be using today. Sorry, before I get into the tools, we're going to talk about the agenda. So number one, we're going to do a quick icebreaker. Who's starting a business? Who's looking to up-level their brand? Sound off in the comments so that you can let me know. Someone said, great to be here another night. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Feminine Melanin University. And it's me, Red, for joining as well. I really appreciate you guys joining the live every single day. Thank you, Chantel, for being here too. So we're going to do an overview of what we're going to cover and what you'll gain. We're going to create Grinch-inspired images for drop shipping, and we're going to show examples of Grinch-themed designs. So here we are. First, I want to show you guys Canva. So Canva is pretty much the glue for everything that we're going to put together. This is where we're going to put the designs together. This is where we're going to put, finalize the aspect ratios and just kind of come up with stuff that we want to do for this drop shipping live. Next, we're also going to talk about Midjourney. Midjourney is a really big one because that's where we can use AI to generate our images and our prompts. We're going to talk about ChatGPT because ChatGPT, you can create images here as well, and you can get prompts so that it can help you with your brand. Someone said, can you delete the Facebook destination and then add it? Oh no, sorry, wrong comment. Always dropping dimes. Appreciate the content and dedication. Yes, thank you, Prophet A1, for joining. Okay, so we're going to talk about ChatGPT, and with ChatGPT, we're going to create images, and we're also going to create prompts to kind of help guide our business in the direction that we want it to. We're going to talk about Bing Image Creator. So with Bing Image Creator, we can create images here as well, and we're going to go through that. We're going to go through Pinterest so that with Pinterest, we're going to get a lot of inspiration on how we want to create our content. So for example, if we're creating the tumblers, you can see inspiration here so that we can kind of get ideas. And then also we are going to talk about my website. I have built my website from scratch using Canva and Midjourney. And before we get into everything, I do want to make sure that you guys are subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's so important for those of you guys who were here in the beginning. Like I said, I was having technical difficulties with kind of just getting this out to the Facebook group, which is why it's very important that you're subscribing to my YouTube channel. YouTube is the source of truth, okay, for everything. So make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube. Also, I do have my own Facebook group called the June Creation AI plus Content Creation, and I do post every single day the link to the live, which is primarily on YouTube, any updates and discounts that we have. So make sure you scan this QR code and make sure that you're following the group as well. And also, make sure you check out some of our previous videos, right? I'm always doing videos, like we're doing design sessions. We've talked about ebook covers, YouTube thumbnails, and everything. And I do want to talk about the special offers. So 50% off until December 1st. 50% off using code Grinchmas, and you can use it for every single thing on the website. A lot of people have been asking about one on one consultations. You asked, I listened, and I am going to provide it. So, just really quick, I'm going to talk about the process, which is the name of the consultation that we'll be providing. And I'm just going to pull it up right now on my website so that you can see. So basically, with this consultation, it is 90 minutes long. It is a one-on-one session. I'm going to walk you through creating some accounts, selecting plans, and navigating through the dashboards of all of the tools that I show you how to use. There's going to be hands-on tips and tricks for creating professional quality visuals and designs. I'm also going to be walking you through creating the content and using prompts to create AI art for your brand. So I'm not only just going to be hypothetically talking about things, we're actually going to be sharing screens, and I'm going to be creating the content with you or creating the content for you if you don't have the accounts yet, just so I can show you how to navigate, kind of like what we do today and what we do every day on the live, except that this is going to be personally tailored to you and your brand. We're going to come up with ideas. We're going to talk about Midjourney, Canva, ChatGPT, Bing, Pinterest. We're going to talk about everything. And we're just going to explore ways to turn your content into revenue. So this live obviously is about drop shipping. I've done lives about creating ebooks. I can show you guys how to do that. We're going to talk about it all. And we're also going to talk about Facebook groups and marketing, because I wouldn't be here talking to you guys without the help of Facebook groups and my marketing strategies as well. This is what helps me get viewers. This is what helps people support. Yes, a lot of you guys are getting recommendations on YouTube and seeing me, but a lot of you guys come from the Facebook groups as well. So we're going to be talking about that. So like I said, 50% off. So even though this is $150, you would really be paying $75 with the code Grinchmas. And without further ado, I do want to kind of get started. So first of all, who doesn't know what drop shipping is? If you don't know what drop shipping is, please put it in the comments. But basically, drop shipping is somewhere where you can create and sell your custom products. And as you can see here, I like to use Printify. It is 100% free to use. There are over 1,000 plus products available, and there is global delivery. That means you do not need to only be limited to the United States. If you are from somewhere else or you want to ship something to somewhere else, you can do that as well. One moment, someone is sending me another message about the live. Like I said, you know, so many issues with this live, and I just want to make sure I'm answering people's questions so that they can join the live. But now Facebook is not letting me reply. You guys, there's just so many technical difficulties today. I don't even know, you know, how to handle this right now. Because it's telling me that these people are not like my friends on Facebook, so it's not letting me send. But let's try this. Let's try this. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'll put that on hold for now. But if you guys are from the Facebook group and you guys got the link, please send this link to the others. Help me out so that I can continue this live. So as you can see, I use Printify, but there are different tools as well that you can use. There's Printful. There's so many, and you can actually go to ChatGPT and you can say, what tools can I use for print on demand and drop shipping? And this is why I have all of these tabs open, just so that I can show you guys the different options. If you don't know the answers, like ChatGPT can give them to you too. So as you can see, like for print on demand platforms, there's Printful, there's Printify, there's something called Gutin and SPod, I guess. I've never heard or used Gutin or SPod before, but I've definitely used Printful and Printify before. At the moment, I prefer Printify. I have used Printful before for some of my clients, but at the moment, I prefer Printify. It also goes into e-commerce platforms. I use Shopify. I know there are a lot of people who use Wix, which is great too, but for the line of business that I'm on, I use Shopify. There's so many integrations with it. And then it even goes even further by telling you design and markup tools. And, when you're creating these print on demand content, you need to also design the content. Yes, you can design from within the tool, but the custom designs are the best. So it's telling you that you can use Canva, you can use, Adobe Photoshop, you can use Placeit, or you can use Printful's Design Maker. Because, like I said, there are tools that are integrated into the application that you can use to design your items. So that's as far as we're going to get into that, but let's come back into Printify. So let's say if number one, it is 100% free. As you can see, it says no credit card required. So what you're going to do is you're going to set up an account, then you're going to go to your store. So I do have a store with this. I do have products that I use with Shopify. As you can see, the ones that are published are the Tumbler. I hid some of the products because I was also doing like notebooks and all of those things. But I'm just going to go through the catalog really quick. So I am just going to paste a live to one more person because people are still asking about it. Um, okay. So once you come here, as you can see, there's a catalog home. So there's bestsellers, early access, embroidery, holiday picks, etc. There's men's clothing, women's clothing, kids' clothing, food, health and beauty, accessories, home and living. There are just so many options. One of my favorite options, and it depends on like what platform you're selling on. So I used to sell on TikTok Shop, but I don't anymore because I'm not able to sustain handling the TikTok and handling the YouTube. It's a lot for one person. But let's say if you want to do TikTok Shop, there are products that are TikTok ready. And this is very important because TikTok does have a time limit of when you're supposed to ship out the product to the user. And if you click on TikTok ready, it tells you that these are items that are top selling, fast shipping, perfect for TikTok. And these bestsellers ship out fast, super fast, making them perfect to meet the TikTok Shop policies when used with the TikTok Shop US integration. So someone said, I was looking at this today, but I didn't understand it. If there's any questions that you have, Cindy, just put them in the comment section so that I can address it directly and be able to answer your question if I don't include the answer for you in the tutorial. So we're going to go back to the catalog, but this is just handy for you if you want to sell stuff on TikTok. You would need to choose something from here. Don't choose anything from anywhere else. Just choose it from here. There's also holiday picks, which I think is really cool. So you can sell wrapping paper, you can sell phone cases, you can sell bags, ornaments. You can even sell like baby clothes and desk mats. There's so much. And today, what I actually want to cover with you guys is I do want to talk about the wrapping paper. I want to talk about candles. I want to talk about journals and notebooks. But first, I think I'm going to get started with the journals and notebooks. So I'm going to go back to the catalog and I am going to go to journals and notebooks. If you don't see something, you can literally type it in the search box and it should pull it up for you. So there are different journals and notebooks, and as you can see, there are different prices for them. A lot of them are generic. There's some post-it notes as well, and what you need to pay attention to is the price, right? You do want to make sure that it's sorted by popularity, because if it's sorted by popularity, then that means it's probably the best of its kind, and that's the one that people order the most. So I look at popularity kind of like a review. And basically, you can choose the one without the spiral. You can choose the one with the spiral. Like I said, you can do the post-it notes, so on and so forth. So I'm going to do the one with the spiral. And this one says that it costs $5.81 to make. That's how much it starts at. As you can see, the others start at $8.22, which I feel personally is kind of high, right? And if you want to resell some of this stuff, you do want to have a price that's like good enough or low enough where you can actually make a profit. Because if you're selling this, let's say if you wanted to sell this for $5, you would be losing money because it costs $5.81 to make it. So we're going to talk about profits in a minute, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to select on the spiral notebook, and I'm going to see that it says that the material is 100% paper. That's amazing. The size is very important, 6 inches by 8 inches. It has 59 sheets or 118 ruled line pages. The back is dark gray and it has metal spiral binding. So this is the exact one that I have on my site, and I'm going to show you guys how I did it. If you go to the treasury, like an example of this is what I created with the spiral notebook. And as you can see, I have it listed at $20. I did tell you guys that, um, it costs $5.81 to make, which is why I have it at $20. And because I have the code for Grinchmas at 50%, when it gets lowered, it needs to be low enough where I'm still making some type of profit, even if it's $5 and I'm not like losing money. So that's why the prices are very important. So we're going to use this to start with. And it's going to say start designing. But we're not actually going to be designing it here. We're going to be designing it in Canva. And just one more minute, more people are sending message requests to me on Facebook for the live. So I just want to get this to them really quick. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. So as you can see, like I said, it gave us the dimensions. I think it said 6 by 8. Here it also says 1810 by 2,534 pixels. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna either go to Canva and put in 6 by 8, or I can actually put this 1810 by 254 pixels. So we're gonna go over to Canva, and when we go to Canva, you're gonna select on create a design. When we create the design, we're gonna do a custom size. Someone said, do you happen to like this more than Amazon KDP since Amazon doesn't offer spiral? I use Amazon because I can get more pages for customers even though they only have soft and hardcover options. Let me add this question to the live. So, with Amazon KDP, I've never used their templates really. I do actually have an ebook on Amazon KDP. And I can show you guys, I can do like a tutorial if you want to create an ebook, whether it's a Christmas kids book or something. All I know on how to do, on all I know on what to do with Amazon KDP is create my content and upload it onto Amazon so that it can sell. But I can definitely look into it, and then I'll let you know if I like it more. So here we're gonna go ahead and put in those dimensions. So let me just drag this over closer to the Canva tab. And those dimensions were 1810. So I'm gonna put with 1810 by 2534. 2534. And I'm just gonna do create new design. So here I have my design, right? And like I said, this is for like a cute notebook. So now that I have my aspect ratio put in and I have my blank canvas, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Pinterest probably and just start seeing things to kind of get inspiration. So I can type in like Christmas journal. And remember, this is a notebook. You can say it's a journal too, but one thing this is not is it is not a planner. I don't want you guys to confuse this for a planner. The pages inside do not have planning. This is strictly a notebook, and that's about it. So I really like this right here, just to kind of get some inspiration. And being that this is Grinchmas, what we can do is like maybe we can do a design back here and maybe add a picture of the Grinch. I'm just looking at different things right now. There's this cute pink Christmas background. So we're just looking at different things right now just to kind of get an idea or some inspiration on how we would want our notebook to look. I think this looks very cute as well. But I think I really like this. I don't know how it's going to go with the colors, with the Grinch and all of those things, but let's see how it goes. So I'm going to come over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in pink striped background. And as you can see, there are a number of them. And I'm just going to extend this like so. And then the fun part is we're going to look to create an image of the Grinch, right? So I'm going to come back to Pinterest and I'm going to do, cute Grinch image. And we're just going to look at what these cute Grinch images are. I really like this one with this Grinch who's drinking the milk and eating the cookies. I think this is really nice as well. I think this is really funny. So you're just gonna look at what you like, and I'm gonna show you guys how you can get something similar or something inspired by this image. So I think I like this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna um, if you right click, right, there's options to copy the image address. We're not going to do that. What we need to do when it comes to Pinterest is we need to do a screenshot. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this, and then I'm going to go to Chat GPT, and there is this feature called Dolly. Dolly is also an image generation tool. So similar to Midjourney, you put in a prompt or you add an image, and it will give you a prompt generation of the image that you asked for. So I'm going to come over to Dolly, and just to kind of explain to you guys, for those of you who are here for the first time, on how to use Dolly is when you log into ChatGPT, you're going to see that there are different GPTs, right? There's Dolly, consistent character, dribble tree. There's so many stuff, but you're going to look for something that says explore GPTs. And once you explore the GPTs, it says that you can discover and create custom versions of ChatGPT that combines instructions, extra knowledge, etc., right? So what we're going to do is we're going to look for Dolly. You can scroll and you can find it. Dolly is very popular, but in case you don't want to scroll and in case you can't find it, you can come in here to the search and just type in Dolly, and you're seeing that it's like loading. Let me hit enter, and you'll see that there are different things that come up, and it will be this one, not the craft one, but this one that says Dolly. Let me turn your imagination into imagery by Chat GPT. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna select that. I'm just showing you guys how to get to it, and then you would select on start chat, and that's how it would open up this chat for you. Now, like I mentioned, I did take that image from Pinterest. So I am just going to go on over to where I saved the screenshot, and I'm just going to drag it in here. Dolly, ChatGPT, all of these things do have the ability to do a drag and drop. And I'm just going to say create something similar. Someone said, how do you do a screenshot? So I have a MacBook computer, so I literally just do Command Shift 4 and then I drag it. That's how I do it. I'm not really sure how you do it on a regular computer, and yeah, but that's how I do it. Command Shift 4 on my MacBook. You can probably also use a tool to take the screenshot for you as well. But your computer should be able to do it. And if it's your phone, just use the two side buttons. So this is what it created, all right? And you can say something like, make it look more like a Grinch. And I'm just going to say white background. And let's see what that gives us. Okay. So this is what it gives us. I think I like this one. And as you can see, the images are very different. So it's not like you're taking this person's image and you're using it. You're just kind of creating your own image because this creates its own prompt. And what I mean by it creating its own prompt is even though I drag something in here and I said create something similar, what happens is when I select on this and I click on this I button and hover over it, it says prompt. And when I click on the prompt, you'll see that it has generated this prompt for me. And it just says a cute cartoon character resembling the Grinch with a green furry appearance and a mischievous expression, wearing a Santa hat with holly decorations. The character is sitting cross-legged on a white background, drinking from a mug with a straw. Surrounding the character are Christmas cookies and small festive gifts wrapped in ribbons. The style is playful and whimsical, emphasizing a cozy holiday vibe suitable for children's illustrations. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to download that. Now, there are other ways to get these things to generate prompts for you. You can use Discord, which I can show you how to do. But you can also use regular Chat GPT as well. So if I go to a new chat, which is not Dolly, but just actual Chat GPT, if I drag and drop that same image, like so, usually I say create a Midjourney prompt for me. You can just say like create a Midjourney prompt for me. a prompt for this image. And sometimes it tries to create the image. Sometimes it creates the prompt. You just got to keep asking it. So when we do this, let's see what happens. I forgot to put Midjourney prompt, but it knows what I mean. And it says, here's a Midjourney prompt to recreate this image. And it says, adorable Grinch character in Christmas attire, wearing a Santa hat decorated with holly berries. Sitting down with a grumpy yet cute expression, the character is drinking from a glass with a straw, holding it in both hands. Besides them are cookies tied to a festive bow. The overall color scheme includes bright greens, reds, and whites, cartoonish style, cozy holiday vibe, high level of detail. Someone said, I love the babies with the mugs. I do too. And I also just love how we don't even really have to do too much of the work when it comes to creating this content, because these AIs will create the prompts for you. And I'm going to take this prompt that ChatGPT gave me and I'm going to copy it and I'm going to go back to Dolly, where I got the prompt for this image, and I'm just gonna paste this prompt to see what it gives me and see what I get out of this. In the meantime, I'm also gonna go to Bing. So Bing and ChatGPT do use the same AI technology to create these images. They both use Dolly. So Dolly is also being used by this, and there's also something called Canva Dreamlabs, which I went over yesterday, I believe, and that uses Leonardo AI. And then of course we have Midjourney. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put the prompt. And what this 15 means here is that it gives me 15 boosts for the day, so that it can generate the image quickly. It does reset every single day, every 24 hours. And if I do run out, the image generation will take longer. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit enter and see what that gives us. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want you guys to see the difference that we get with different tools and what kind of images it produces. So now we're going to go to Midjourney and we're going to put in that same prompt and we're going to hit enter and see what we get. So let me come back to Dolly. So once I gave that prompt, this is what it gave me. And this is a prompt that when I took, let me see, what did I ask ChatGPT? I took this image and said create a Midjourney image for this, a Midjourney prompt for this image, and this is what it gave me. So this is really nice, you know, and I actually think I'm going to go with this one. I really like this one. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to download this as well. Now let's see what this gave us. These are really nice too. This is used with Bing. All of these images look really nice. I'm about to just download all of them. I'm going to download this too. And being that we're creating a lot of content today with dropshipping, we might as well just download these because we got all the time today to kind of just create that content and get it out there so I can show you guys how to put it on your social media pages and websites. Midjourney. This is what Midjourney gave us. So the thing with Midjourney is it tends to give you kind of images that are looking more realistic. So that is the big difference between Midjourney and all of these other sites. When you want something that looks more like a cartoon, Dolly is the way to go. So is Leonardo.ai. But when you want something that looks a little bit more realistic, you kind of have to go to Midjourney to get that. Someone says, so cute. I love Bing. I love Bing too. Okay. So now that we've gotten some of our images, we're just going to come back to our notebook and I am just going to drag and drop. Let me see. We might change the background because of these things. And what we want to do here is we want to actually remove this background. So if you have Canva Pro, you do have the ability to remove the background. And the way that you would do that is by selecting on the image and selecting on background remover, and it will automatically remove the background for you. Okay, now that it's removed the background, there is some sort of scribble here. We don't want this scribble. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to edit and we can go to the magic eraser. And let me make the brush size smaller and just erase this right here. We don't need this. Get out of here. And I'm going to select on erase. I think there's a little bit left over. Erase. Okay. Now we're going to close this and we're going to go back to our image like so. Now there are two things we can do here, right? Now this background is pretty bright for it, but let's say if we wanted to change the color of all of this red to pink, we can actually do that. And the way you would do that and this is just what we're going to test out to see if it can help match with the background. The way we would do this is we would select this, we would select on edit, and then we would go to adjust, and then we would scroll all the way down to where it says color edit, and we're going to select on the red, and we're just going to change the hue to like a pink color. So we're going to mess around with the hue and saturation just to kind of see like where we can get with that pink. So if I slide too much on the hue, it kind of goes into purple. It's not going to give us the exact pink, but still it gives us pink, which I think is good and it's helpful. Okay, so I'm really liking this so far. Our notebook is coming along. And now, let's say if we want to have a title for our journal, right? You can literally go to ChatGPT, and this is why I'm telling you, like ChatGPT, is like a really good resource. Someone said, "Will this be saved?" I'm trying to do it with you. This will absolutely be saved. It's on YouTube. You can definitely watch the replay. It's gonna be up there forever and ever and ever. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the image that I used, which was, let me see. Oh, I have so many tabs open. Which was that image. And what I'm going to ask ChatGPT is I am creating a notebook / journal with this image. What are 2 fun, Grinchy words that can be the title of this notebook? And someone else is asking about the live, so let me just reply to them really quick. Okay, so now this says Grinching around, sips and sass. So Grinching around is like a playful nod to the character's mischievous nature. Like, you're just Grinching, you're pouting or whatever. I don't know. And then there's sips and sass, which is capturing the sassy attitude and the drink. Perfect for the journal that has a bit of humor. So you can say, I don't like any of these. Make sure it includes the word Grinch and make it sound more interesting. No, you will not get in trouble for using the Grinch because it's copyrighted. I would say, don't take my exact word for it, but I would say no, just because a lot of other people are using it and we're creating Grinch like images. So I would say no, but there are a lot of content out there. As you can see, people are creating Christmas boxes, people are creating planners. So it's really up to you with what you want to do with it. But I personally think that you will be okay, especially if you're just running a small business. So it gave me 2 more, and it says Grinchy Shenanigans and the Grinch's Not So Naughty List. And I kind of like the Grinch's Not So Naughty List, but it's kind of long. So let me see how I feel like that would fit into this design. The Grinch's Not So Naughty List. Let's try that. So I'm just pretty much going to copy it, and I'm going to go to text. And I do have custom text here that's Grinch related. Someone said that image would be cute on Christmas wrapping paper. Yes, it would. And we're also going to go over Christmas wrapping paper today as well. Someone said, question, when you see writing on your generated image like you did, does that mean it just created it on its own and not someone else's work? It created it on its own. Sometimes the writing that you see, like it might say something like Christmas or Grinch or something. Like it's pretty much taking something that you wrote in your prompt and just pretty much adding it to the image. It does not mean that it's taking anybody's work. So the Grinch's Not So Naughty List. And let's say if you want to get this font, right? I'm going to show you guys how to do that really quick. You're going to go to thefont.com. And basically, there are so many fonts here that you can download. Someone said, just because a lot of people are doing it doesn't mean it's legal. The Grinch is copyrighted as ChatGPT. Well, you can do whatever you want to do. People are creating all types of images. If you don't want to create an image of the Grinch, you don't have to. But we're creating Grinch-like images, and everyone is free to do whatever they want to do. This tutorial is for teaching purposes. You know, not to talk about all this other stuff, but I'm teaching you how to create content. And when we're creating this content, it doesn't only have to be of the Grinch. You can literally create content of anything that you would like to create. But I'm just showing you guys how you can get images that inspire you and how you can recreate them to use them for your own. I'm showing you guys how to generate prompts. I'm showing you guys how to add things to your website. So this is the main focus here. The reason why this theme is Grinch is because it's like saying, you know, I can't create something of Santa Claus, right? Like, how many times you go to the store or go online and see people with Santa Claus or Christmas trees or, you know, whatever, you know? So I'm just saying that this is kind of just how you create these things, and you are 100% free to do whatever you would like to do with it. So you can come over here. Let's say if there's a specific font that you want. You don't want to use the Canva font. Let's say if you want to use a Grinch font, you can literally come here, search for Grinch, and you know, get all of this, and you can download the font. And once you download it, it downloads into a zip file. You're going to open up that zip file, and you're going to see something that says the name of the font .otf, and then you would come into Canva, and I'm going to actually open up a new tab so I can show you how to do it so we don't lose this tab. You would come into Canva, and you would go to brand, and let's see, you would go to brand kit, I believe. Is it brand kit? I literally did this yesterday. Let me see. Fonts. Yeah, you can go to brand kit, you can go to fonts, and you can do add new. So someone said, where did you just go? Sorry, I missed it. Okay, let me take it back a little bit really quick. So I was talking about how we can get different fonts that you want um, through the font.com. So if you don't want to be limited to the fonts that you see on Canva, and you want to you want to use another font that you probably saw somewhere else, or another style of a font, you can download fonts onto Canva using the font.com. You would simply just type in the font. So for example, I typed in Grinch, and it shows me like Grinch fonts. And when you type this in, you can download it. Once you download it, it creates a zip folder wherever it downloads to. And when it creates that zip folder, you're going to open it, and you're going to see different files. And one of them might say the name of the font. And then it says dot OTF. One second. Okay. So once you do that, you're going to come over to Canva, and you're going to go to your brand kit. And once you go to the brand kit, you're going to see fonts. You can select on add new. You can upload a font, and you're going to choose the file and upload the font that you downloaded, and you'll see it pop up into Canva. Okay, moving on. So now we have the image that we use creating AI. We have the title that ChatGPT was able to generate for us. And we have our background. So what we're going to do now, right, because I feel like the title is a little bit hard to read with that background. So one of the things we can do is go to the effects tab, and we can either add a background to it. You can change the color. So let's say if you made it white, let's say if you made it gray. When you change the colors, you can remove the roundness. You can decrease the spread. You can increase the spread. There's just so much that you can do. Or you can do an outline. The outline is kind of like my favorite thing to do. And you can make the outline white. You can make it thick so that it can stand out. You can also make it another color. Maybe you want to make it green, since this is green. And if you want to get that specific green, you can click on this plus sign and click on the eyedropper tool, and just hover over, you know, a piece of green on the image that you like, and make it that color green, like so. Now, once you have this, if you want, you can add other elements to it. So, for example, let's say if you wanted to add, like, I don't know, sparkle, you can select and you can look for something that's like sparkly and add it like this, something subtle. And to put it behind the title and not on top, you would go to positions, go to layers, and it is actually behind the title, so that's perfect. But if it was on top, then you would see it like this. But you just want to drag it under, so make sure it's under. And now what we can do next is we can download it. Once you download it, you are going to go back to Printify, and we're going to drag and drop it. So it tells me that we're good, high resolution. Sometimes you will see things that are not high resolution based on what it is, but Printify is going to do its best to fix the resolution for you before you send it out to your clients. So it's gone ahead and created this. You don't have to worry about the background color. The variance, there's only one size, but let's say if there were different sizes, that's where you would see the different variants. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do save product. So once we save the product, it does show you different mock-ups of the product. So if we select on, can we select on them? Let's see. No, doesn't look like we can. We can select here. So we can select here, make this bigger so that we can see. We can click on this next button. Looks like the next button is not working. So let's go to open. You can see how it looks open. Perspective, you can see how it looks from this perspective. Inside, if you want to see how inside of the pages look. And these are all mockups that you can add to your website. Like I said, I use Shopify, and I'm going to show you guys how you would add this onto Shopify. And then there's context, which just shows it like this. So I don't really like context because I just feel like it doesn't fit in with whatever it thinks that this context is. But that's fine. I usually like to use front, open, stuff like that. So what you can do is, as you can see, these are the ones that are selected, these 4 items. So that's fine. And what I'm going to do is click on Save Selection. So now that we've saved the selection, it says please make sure that your mockup meets the Shopify guidelines. We don't even really need to worry about that. There's nothing that's going to make it not meet the guidelines. So we're going to continue. And as you can see, the amazing thing with Printify is that it will use AI so that it can create a title and a description for you. Can you believe that? I did not write this title and I did not write this description. Printify did it all for me. And it does say that products created with AI generated titles make 35% more sales. So let's see what title it gave us. It says The Grinch's Not So Naughty Spiral Notebook, Fun and Festive Holiday Journal. And it says, introducing a delightful spiral notebook that brings a touch of whimsy and holiday spirit to your everyday writing. This charming notebook features a vibrant front cover design inspired by the beloved Grinch character, combined with festive candy elements that instantly brighten up your workspace, perfect for jotting down your thoughts, making lists, or sketching out creative ideas. This notebook is both functional and fun. Its compact size makes it ideal for students, artists, or anyone who loves to capture their thoughts on the go. Engage with your creativity during the holiday seasons, festivities, or any occasion that calls for a little extra cheer. This notebook also makes a fantastic gift for fans of classic holiday tales, whether it's for Christmas, Secret Santa, or simply to spread some joyful vibes. And then it just kind of gives you the product features, such as like the type of paper, the stylish metal spiral, and easy page removal. It tells you that it has a document pocket inside of the back cover, which I think is important. So if you have any notes or if you rip out a page, you can put it in that little folder pocket cover. It says durable 100% paper materials, and it does tell you the size. That is a 6x8 with 118 ruled pages, and you should just add here front and back because it doesn't say that, but I know that that's what it is. Then it kind of just gives you care instructions. I don't really care for the care instructions. I've never had a notebook that I cleaned, that I didn't just brush off with something. So I don't think that's like really important. There are some other things that I don't think is important too, like this. So you can remove what you don't think is important. And what I'm going to do actually is remove all of these tags because what's going to happen is all of these tags are going to go over to Shopify, and I don't want it to do that because then it just kind of throws off my existing tags. So once I have that, it does show the shipping methods. So there's economy, which is new, $5.59 for the cost of shipping, and then there's standard, which is $5.99. Typically, I just leave it on standard, and I think it's gonna do standard anyways. It takes 2 to 5 business days. If you were to do economy, it takes 4 to 8 business days, which is a little bit longer. I'm okay with standard, so I'm just gonna keep standard here. And also it just shows you here, this is the important part, how much profit you're going to make. So let's say if the retail price, let's say if you're selling it for $9.68, you're going to make a profit of $3.87 for each journal that you sell, which is a profit margin of 40%. And that's because it takes $5.81 to make it. It does not include the shipping cost because the buyer pays for the shipping cost themselves, and it is standard shipping. Now, like I said, I'm okay with making a profit of $3.89, but because I am doing 20 days of Grinchmas with the 50% off, it would really make no sense for me to have have this at $9.68. So you have to keep in mind what kind of sales you have. You can exclude certain products from discount codes being used, but me, I just wanted to have the discount codes for literally everything on my site. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to double this because you're just going to get this price anyway. So instead of it being $9.68, I'm just going to make it $20. You'll pay $10 for it with Grinchmas 50% off. And then I am going to publish it. Then it says, by continuing, I confirm that the title and description that I'm using complies with the terms and services, including anything generated using AI. And I'm just going to hit confirm and save. Then it's going to take me here and it's going to tell me the status. So right now it says that it's publishing, and then slowly you're going to see that the status changes. So like uploading images until it gets to published. So you see right now it says uploading images. So you know that it's not ready in the Shopify site yet. So while it's doing all of that, I'm just going to pull up my Shopify really quick. 1 second. Oh, why is Shopify asking me to log in? One moment. You guys can't see the screen, but I'm going to pull it up in a second. Okay, so I am going to show you guys my products. So I'm just going to refresh this, and actually let me check on the status. So it says published, so it should be here. Let me refresh it one more time. And I'm under my active products, and it's right here. It says the Grinch's Not So Naughty Spiral Notebook, Fun and Festive Holiday Journal, and I'm just going to select on that. And you can choose what sales channels you want to sell it on. So if I select on this and say manage sales channel, I can choose to sell it on Shop, TikTok, Inbox, Facebook and Instagram, Google and YouTube. I'm just going to keep it on online store and Shop. You can choose the markets, either the United States and international. So I'm just going to keep it in the United States, but if you wanted to ship it international as well, you can select that. And this product does have the ability to ship international. And here is the information that was there. It went ahead and put the title for me. It put the description for me. It added these media for me as well. And it also shows me who the vendor is. Now, this is what I was talking about with the tags. This is why I deleted all of those other tags, because I just don't want it to get caught up in all of that. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put it under merch, because that's where I have all of my drop shipping items. I have it under merch. You would need to create a tab for that. And then I'm going to hit save. So once it's saved, let me just go back to the product view again. And I am going to pull up how it's going to show up on the website. One moment. Let me just pull that up. So you guys are getting like a Shopify tutorial with this as well. Okay. So I think I can show you this page. One moment. So we're gonna come over here. This is my Shopify theme. And the theme that I actually use is called Sleek. If you guys are interested, it is a paid theme. I think I paid about $300 for it, but there are free themes as well. And I do provide services to design your website as well, but that's neither here or there. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna customize. So once we come to the customization, I'm going to go to the page where I believe that should be, which is the treasury page. And let me just see if it's there really quick. Yep, it's right here, right? And the reason why it's here is because it automatically pulls in that tag. So let's say if it wasn't automatically pulled in, or let's say if your page wasn't set up, this is how you would set it up. And the reason why this is pulling up here is because, yes, number one, I put in the tag, but I also have this product grid right here. If I was to hide this, you would see all of my products went away. And with the product grid, you can pretty much, I believe, it just selects all of the products that you have for that page that you have tagged. Someone asked, how do you like using Shopify? I love using Shopify. It's super easy. And Feminine Melanin said, nice added bonus. Make sure you like, share. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. So this is how it shows up on the Shopify. So I don't really need to do anything here. Let me see if I can show you guys what the tags look like. One moment. Let me go to that really quick. I'm going to go to the collection. One second, guys. I'm going to pull that up for you guys. So, okay. Hold on one second. So this is what the collection looks like. So if you go under product and collections, you can create a new collection. This collection is called the Treasury, and it matches the name of, where's my website? It matches the name of this tab right here, where you can see the products. And I don't have a description. That doesn't really matter. But there are conditions, and it says that products must match all conditions where the tag is equal to merch, which is why when I created the product, I showed you guys that in Printify, I removed all of those unnecessary tags because all that really matters is the tag that says merch. Now, I have tried before in Printify to add the merch tag to it, and I saw that it didn't really sync up properly with Shopify. So that's why in Shopify, I come back to edit the product and add in merch. So this is how you add it to your website. So let's close that up and let's move on to the next thing here. So now let's go to the catalog again. And in the catalog, one of my favorite things, or one of the things I want to like explore are tumblers, right? And we just created a bunch of cute images. I think we can use one of them to create a Tumbler, or we can just create a brand new image too if you guys are interested. So basically, this is what the Tumbler is. As you can see, I have this favorited. You can also favorite some of the things that you like. So I favorited this one. There are different options as well, like the ring neck tumbler, the vagabond tumbler, the chill wine tumbler. I've been seeing a lot of these type of tumblers at Target lately. So if you wanted to get into that and design something for that, you could. There's a skinny tumbler. There are thermoses. There's just so many things that you can choose from. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to select this one. It does tell you the material. This is 20 ounce, stainless steel body, plastic and rubber lid, rounded corners, vacuum insulated steel body with a clear push on lid with a rubber gasket, and it has a glossy finish. And it does take less than a day for average production time, which is amazing. And it costs $5.99 for production costs, and it only ships to the United States. No, sorry, production costs $15.99. The shipping costs $5.99. So we're gonna do start design. And if you guys have any questions, make sure you are asking this in the live. So we're gonna look at the print area size. So as you can see, it says 2795 by 2100. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna come over to Canva, and the design is gonna be 2795 by 2100. And we're gonna select on create. So once we select on create, as you can see here, there's actually a design template. So if you wanted to use a design template, you can as well, just so you can get an idea of what's in the middle and what's on the side of the tumbler. So we can download it if you guys want to. And when you download it, it's going to download as a zip file. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and open up that zip file. You're not gonna see me open it because it's on my computer, but you're gonna see two options. One says spoke underscore Tumbler 20 ounce underscore template dot AI, which stands for Adobe Illustrator, and the other one will say dot PSD, which stands for Photoshop. But you're probably wondering to yourself, Illustrator, Photoshop, this is Canva, but that's okay. What you can do is you can literally drag the PSD one over, and it's gonna open up as a project. It's not gonna come up as an image, it's gonna come up as a project. So there it is. It's uploading, and then I'm going to select on it, and then it's going to add it to my image. Now there's a lot of stuff here that we don't need. All we really need are like these dotted lines, right? So we can take this and we can delete it. We can delete this. There's just like a lot of unnecessary stuff here that we don't need. Oops, I needed that. Maybe we can delete this. We just want to keep it simple. What is this? Okay. No, we should keep that. So this is what tells you, this is the guide of where the design will be. So now that we have that, we can focus on uploading what kind of image we want for our Tumblr. So we're going to go to Pinterest because Pinterest is our source of inspiration. Someone said, anyone else sound going in and out? Let me know. Put in the comments if the sound is going in and out, guys. Maybe I need to speak louder. I don't know. So I kind of like this, right? Because this looks like a hanging ornament. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to get, we're going to move to the Discord portion of this, how to get prompts using Discord. Because we talked about how we can use something like this and take the screenshots and get it with ChatGPT and Dolly. But let's talk about Discord. So this is what Discord looks like, right? Let me open up the Discord app. I think you guys should be seeing it. So we were kind of doing this the last time, and basically what Discord is it's a tool where you can use Midjourney in. So as you can see, I have Discord, and then you see the Midjourney bot, and I can go in the Midjourney bot and kind of just like use it so that I can be able to generate a prompt. So here, if you want to use Discord, what I'm actually going to do is we're going to come back here. We're going to go to the image, and we're gonna right click on this, and we're gonna type in copy image address, like so. You're only doing this when you're using Discord, and I haven't tried this with Grinch images before because a lot of people were talking about copyright and all of those things. So let's just see what happens. So I'm gonna do /describe, which is a command, and I'm gonna do a link because I got the link, and I'm just gonna paste it, and I'm gonna hit enter and see what it gives us. It says the Midjourney bot is thinking. So it says the Grinch Christmas ornament with candy cane clip art on a white background. Cute baby Grinch holding a candy cane Christmas ornament on a white background. The Grinch in a Christmas themed outfit wearing a Santa hat and holding a candy cane against a white background with a clear outline on a transparent background and a hanging ornament with a tassel. And then lastly, it says the Grinch holding a candy cane Christmas ornament on a white background. So these are the 4 prompts that it is giving us, and we can either A, make it generate prompt 1, prompt 2, prompt 3, prompt 4, or we can make it generate all. So I'm going to select on, oh my gosh, you guys are not even seeing the screen. Sorry. This is what it gave us. I did slash describe, and then I pasted the link. So I did slash describe right here, like this, and it says you have two options, and you select image or link, and I did the link. Once I did the link, I pasted it like this, and then I hit enter. So that's how I got there. Once I hit enter, it showed me the 4 different prompts that it generated based off of this image that we copied the image address for on Pinterest. And then when we scroll down, we told it to imagine all of it for us. We could have selected prompt 1. We could selected prompt 2, 3, 4. We wanted to imagine it all for us. So that's what it's going to do. And this is what it's giving us. And like I said, when it comes to Midjourney, it does love to give more of the realistic type images. Sometimes it doesn't really give you that cartoon image that you're looking for, which is why when it comes to these type of images and cartoon characters, I like using Dolly. Dolly is the best option to use. I do like the first image. I do think it's kind of cute. So let's say if I wanted the first image, what I would select is upscale 1. And if I come all the way down here, you'll see that it made the image larger for me. And then I would do a subtle upscale. And you do want to do a subtle upscale whenever you're using something to print, to share, or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to do the subtle upscale, and then I'm going to save it. While that's generating, I do want to remind you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel. For those of you who are coming from Facebook and who caught my message in time and DM me, this is the reason why I urge that you guys follow me on YouTube, because YouTube is the source of everything. That is where I do my lives daily, and then I just stream it to Facebook. I did try to stream it to the Facebook group today, and it just didn't work. I don't know why. That's not the first time that has happened. I've had this issue before. So just want to put that out there. Also, if you are not following my Facebook group, because I do have one as well that gives the updates every single day on when I go live, make sure that you guys are following that. And I also want to remind you guys of the special offer. I am doing consultation services. If you're interested, we're going to be doing one-on-one services. It's going to be 50% off. So even though it says $150, it's really going to be $75. And with the $75, that's with code Grinchmas. Code Grinchmas, 50% off. And also I have Grinch boxes and a bunch of other things on the site as well that might interest you. But 50% off, for the process, which is the one-on-one consultation, where I'm going to go through everything that I'm doing now, but I'm going to go through it with you one-on-one, answering all of your questions and walking you through the whole process. Back to the tutorial. Also, sorry, the website is thejunecreation.com. So that's TheJeune creation.com. I'm going to put it in the chat. Okay, it's in the chat. Alrighty, back to the tutorial now. So, oops, I need to be on Discord. So I went ahead and I upscaled the image. So to save it, all I'm going to do is right click and select on save image. Then it's going to save to my computer. Now I'm going to go back to save it to my downloads. Okay, now we're going to go back here. And what we're going to do is we're going to drag and drop it. We're just going to see how this looks like. We're going to go ahead and drag and drop it here. And what we're going to do is remove the background. So it's still uploading, which is why this is blue. And once it's done uploading, we'll be able to remove the background and we'll see how it looks. Now, when it comes to these cartoon characters, I do not like Midjourney. I don't. I'm not going to lie to you. So we're most likely not going to keep this image or go with this image. It's nice and all, but I just know that what I want and the aesthetic that I want my brand to have, I know that Dolly is going to give it to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove this, but I am going to go to Discord and I am going to get that prompt. So the prompt was, let's see. Let's copy and paste this prompt. And then let's go to Dolly. And we're just not gonna say the Grinch. We're gonna say a Grinch-like image. And in a Christmas themed outfit, wearing a Santa hat, holding a candy cane against a white background with a clear outline. I'm gonna take out the whole clear outline thing. It's really not necessary. Um, so a Grinch-like image in a Christmas themed outfit, wearing a Santa hat and holding a candy cane against a white background and a hanging ornament with a tassel. So I don't know if it's gonna know what that means because that does sound confusing. But we're gonna go ahead. Let me see. What was the image we were using for inspiration? Maybe we can say as a hanging ornament. I like that better. And I'm going to go ahead and do this, but then I'm also going to go to Bing and I'm going to paste it and see what Bing gives us because I really like the Bing images as well. Someone said, I agree, Midjourney is not my first choice. Yeah, when it comes to stuff like this, Midjourney is not my first choice at all. Okay, so this is what this Bing gave us. I kind of like this one. It's really cool. It's giving that 3D look. But let's see what Dolly gave us. This is what Dolly gave us. Yeah, it's giving these 3D looks. It actually looks really cool. It's different than this. But like I said, we're not looking to copy this or get exactly this. We're looking to get something similar to it. So we have those images, but I'm looking at this and I really like this as well. So I'm actually going to take a screenshot of this and I'm actually going to come here and say create something similar. Just want to see, guys, we're coming up with ideas. This is the brainstorming session. Create something similar. In the meantime, while it's creating that, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to download this image and let's add it to the Tumbler and see how it looks. I feel like there's a lot going on in that image, but drag and drop. Why is it not dragging and dropping? Sorry, I need to be on Canva. Drag and drop, like so. So this is where it would be. I would say if you would create something like this, you would like, my mind is telling me to just create a bunch of these. So maybe put it up top here because of that ornament. And then I would probably like duplicate it and add another one here. Duplicate. And I would probably need to remove the background as well. So let me do the background removal. Background remover. Background remover. And here I would probably have some text that says, I'm going to go to ChatGPT actually for the text. First of all, this is what it gave me, which is funny, but okay. I'm going to say, make it look more like a Grinch and a skeleton. I don't know. But we're going to come over here or here and we're going to say, what are some Grinch sayings? So this says, maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store. Stink, stank, stunk. I'm booked with badness. I'm not mad. I'm just feeling extra grinchy. It's never too late to be annoyed by Christmas, etc. Resting Grinch face. So let's do stink, stank, stunk. And I would come over here and I would put stink, stank, stunk. And I would make it bigger, like so. And we probably want to add like a background color, right? Because we probably don't want this to just be white, right? Um, so let's think. Or maybe we can just add a background, like maybe a Christmas background. The issue is that the ornament has so many colors in it that you just don't want anything to like clash, right? I don't see how we can get something that doesn't clash with this. I'm just trying to think. And this is why we have these guidelines, so we can know where it ends. Let me just send this to the back and see. See, this is just way too red. Way too red. I'm not feeling it. So that's the tough part with these type of images when it has so much. I'm trying to think. Maybe we can just change the background color to something. And I think I'm going to remove two of the ornaments because I just feel like it's just too much. And maybe I'll add two images of the Grinch. So let me see if I have any other images here. Let's see. Maybe I can add her. So you see how this says like Grinchmas or something creation. Like it just adds random stuff, but that does not mean it's copying someone's stuff. So let me put this here, like so. And let me find another Grinch. I wanted one that was looking to the other side, but it doesn't look like I'll find that. So let me remove this background. We're just coming up with the design as we go, seeing what would work, what would look cute. I mean, I don't really like this, but let's see. Hold on. Let me remove the guidelines. I'm trying to think what else we can do to this. I do think we need to add some sort of like something. The issue is that the ornament is just it's way too much going on in that ornament. Too much green everywhere. But this is the part of the process, guys, just trying to figure it out. Let's see what other images we got. Um, Goodness, I have so many tabs open. Okay, let's use this image instead. I'm going to download this. So we're going to come here and we're going to delete this. This is too much, guys. I already deleted the guide. What we can do is we can add it. Someone said that's what I was thinking. Too much with the ornament. Way too much. And you know, it's absolutely okay for that to happen because you're not going to get the perfect thing, at once, the perfect design. It's okay to just try again. So that's what we're doing. Someone said, how would simple snowface look in the background? Yes, let's try that. So let me add that image, and then we're going to add the snowflakes. So let's remove the background. Maybe we could do a snowflake background. Let's see, snowflake. I don't know if it's going to give me single snowflake elements or an actual background. I think we want an actual background. This is just giving me, I don't think the blue is it's gonna cut it. A lot of this is like, I mean, let me see. I'm trying to see if we can do a photo as opposed to the element. Like this. Someone says you got to keep calm and trust the process. Exactly. Keep calm and trust the process. Okay, so I think this is okay. Um, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and we're going to go back to the chat where we were asking it to give us some sayings and just say make the saying related to Grinch, to a Grinch and a skeleton. And let's see what that gives us. Grinchin' till my bones rattle, bad to the bone, Grinch style. Grinchy bones and holiday groans. No skin, all Grinch. So it says, does this sound fitting for your notebook? Except it's not for the notebook anymore. This is for my Tumbler. Can you give me some examples for that? Grinchy to the bone, sipping Grinch juice with a side of bones, resting Grinch skull, chilling like a Grinchy skeleton, bone Grinching vibes. And I'm going to say make it sound more along the theme of beverages. Bone broth and Grinch brew, Grinchy potion, sip if you dare. I kind of like this one. Um, spooky sips, Grinchy tips. I think I like Grinchy potion, sip if you dare. So we're going to use that. And I'm going to use my Grinch font that I showed you guys how you can get from thefont.com. I'm going to paste this. Let me move this up a bit. And we are almost running out of time, so I'm just trying to like hurry up and get this out for you guys. Okay, I think this is pretty cute. And now what we're going to do is we are going to download it. So we're going to download it. It's saying that it's downloading. And then we're going to come over to Printify. And we are going to add the image here. So I don't know if I can drag and drop. Let me see if I can. Yep. So, okay, the mistake that I made was forgetting to take out these extra stuff. You do want to take these out. Okay, so I'm going to download it again. You want to take out the template. And then we're going to go to Printify. And then we're going to drag and drop. I think it's going to show this anyways, just with Printify, but you want to make sure that you remove it from your end. Okay, so I think it's added. Let me just delete everything just to make sure because there's a lot going on. So I'm going to go ahead and do that again. Okay, so now it's been added, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a preview, and you can see how it looks. And this looks so amazing. So that was how the front looks. This is how the back looks. This is how the left looks. The right. This is how it looks opened. And this is how it looks close up. So we're going to go back to the front. And as you can see, there's color modes. Realistic and bright/colorful. So realistic kind of looks like this. I'm going to show you how realistic looks. So you're not really going to see how realistic looks. You're going to see how bright looks. So once I select bright/colorful, you're going to see how the green and red pops more. Boop. You see? Green and red looks kind of dull. Here it brightens up a bit, especially the green. Okay. Someone said this is cute. I like how it turned out. I like how it turned out too. So now I'm going to save the product. And it's showing me my little mock-ups. And then I'm going to do save selection. And look, it's giving me the product description. And it says Christmas Spirit 20-ounce tumbler, Grinch and skeleton design, perfect holiday travel mug. This vibrant 20-ounce tumbler brings fun and functionality to your daily routine, featuring playful designs that evoke a cheery holiday spirit. It's perfect for those who love to celebrate life's special moments, etc. It's talking about all this stuff. But if you didn't even want to do all this stuff, you can also ask ChatGPT to create a description for you as well. So what I'm going to do is I want to remove all of these tags because remember we were talking about merch and stuff. So this is just going to get in the way of it. So I'm going to remove all of this. Remove. Standard shipping. So it's saying this standard shipping cost is $6.39. But I'm actually going to click on economy so that if it's United States, hopefully it takes this first, even though it's 48 days, just so that my customers can pay less shipping. Maybe they'll get the option when they check out, and we'll test that out. And now we're going to go into the price, right? So it's retailed at 26.65 so that I can make a profit of 10.66. Like I said, I do have the 50% off, so temporarily I'm gonna make it $40. So here I'm gonna put $40, um, and I would really only be making a profit of $10 and really only making a profit margin of 30%, because I am doing Grinchmas 50% off. And as you can see, the buyers will get the option to either choose a $5.99 shipping or $6.39 shipping. Someone said try to close the back a little bit so you don't have to see the white background on the back. So we can try to close the white background. We can try to close it a bit by extending this if you wanted to. So we can do that. Let's extend this like so. And let me download it. Let me see if I can change it real quick. I don't know if I can. Let's see. Edit design. So let me get the new download. And let me save the product. Okay. Let me update this before I forget for the $40. And let me see if I can see the mock-up really quick. Actually, I didn't even look at the mock-up. Yeah, so it's more seamless now. So good call. Thank you guys. And let me just remove all of these tags. And I'm going to select economy shipping. And I'm going to select on publish. And then it's going to publish to my site. So it says publishing, and then it will say uploading images, and then it will say published. So let's just give it a minute. In the meantime, well, okay, let me wait until it's published, because remember, I have to take that extra step and go into Shopify so that I can add the tag merch to the product so that, it can pop up where I need it to pop up at. So I'm just going to wait until this says published. Someone says, you're welcome. I love your work. Thank you so much. And I hope you're subscribed. If you guys are not subscribed, because the live is about to come to an end soon, if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe. Let me go into Shopify on the back end really quick and add that tag. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Like I said, if you guys came from Facebook, this is the issue that I have with Facebook. Like, sometimes things just don't work. And I don't want you guys to end up missing out on a great session. Why are you not putting the tags? Doesn't tags help them show more to everyone? I don't put the tags only because I feel like it clutters my product section on Shopify. I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm pulling up Shopify right now. So this is the reason why I don't put the tags. And yes, the tags can probably help with SEO. But once I put the tags, it kind of shows up all over here. And I do use the tags to add my images to a collection. You can also just use collection, but that's strictly the only reason why I don't use the tags. But you should definitely use the tags if you have a better way of grouping everything together. I just grouped them through the tags, so that's why I wasn't using it. But let me just go to the products and let me go to the Tumbler, because it should be here, right here. And I'm going to edit the sales channel because I do want it to be able to appear on shop as well. And where it says tag, I'm just going to put merch because that's what's going to make it pull into the merch section. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to close this out. I'm going to go to my website, the treasury. Let's see if it shows up. It didn't show up yet. Maybe we need to give it a minute. Let's give it another minute. It does take time to load sometimes. Let me just look on the back end and make sure that. Okay, let's try to refresh again. Hold on. What? What's taking so long? Hold on, let me take a look, guys. Products, active. This was the. Where is it? Hold on. Grinch, not so naughty. No, 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 not that. Did I edit the wrong thing? Hold on, I'm looking for the Tumbler and I don't. Okay, I see it. Okay, I didn't edit the wrong thing. It should be there. So let's try again. Let's refresh. Okay, there you go. So this is how it looks. You can see the images. This looks great. Buy this, guys. I'm joking, but at least if you don't buy it, at least create your own, so that you can put it on your website. So the live is about to come to an end. I do want to talk about the website real quick. Like I said, I'm actually going to put it in the banner, 50% off using code Grinchmas. I have branding services. Like I said, we have the content creation consultation for 90 minutes. It says $150, but if you use code Grinchmas, you'll get it for $75, where I'll walk you through creating an account, selecting plans, navigating the dashboard, hands-on tips and tricks for creating professional quality visuals and designs, walking you through creating the content and using prompts to create AI for your brand, exploring ways to turn your content into revenue, such as dropshipping, such as through dropshipping, ebooks, etc., Facebook groups and marketing, and so much more. You can do, being that's going to be $75, you can still do 4 interest-free installments, because I think you need to have something that's $50 or more. So you can book this in 4 pieces. Also, I do want to call out the stock images. So for those of you who are in the beauty brands, we have stock images for lipstick colors, stock images for wigs. There are these pretty in pink things that you can use. And you guys, stay tuned, because I have another thing for you guys right before I end the live. I almost forgot. But we also have the Pretty Grinch image collection as well. As you can see, it's $5, but if you use code Grinchmas, it's really going to be $2.50. We have Vintage Glam Luxe, the Sunflower series, and we have the Boss Babe collection ebook, which with the code you would get for $5, which has a lot of images. For Boss Babes, it has over 50 images. I think it's up to like 70 something images right now. So we do have that. Now, the thing I do want to do for you guys, I do want to start doing giveaways on the live. So what I want to do, I'm trying to think how I should do this giveaway and what I'm gonna give away. I think what I'll give away, what do you guys think I should give away? Should I give away the Pretty Grinch image collection, or should I give away the Boss Babe ebook cover collection? Sound off in the comments on what you think the giveaway should be before I select someone. Sound off in the comments. What do you think the giveaway item should be? Boss Babe ebook cover image collection, and I'm only selecting one person to give it away to. Boss Babe ebook cover collection or Pretty Grinch image. And the first person to comment will get the giveaway. Let's do that. First person to comment which one they want will get that giveaway. Dang, you guys don't want anything given away? I don't see any comments. First person to comment if you want the Boss Babe ebook cover. Comment Boss Babe if you want the Boss Babe ebook cover image collection for free. Or, oh, okay, here we go. So, the first person to comment was Neo Motivation, Pretty Grinch. Okay, Neo Motivation. Okay, so what I'm going to do, all right, I'm going to give away Pretty Grinch to Neo Motivation and Boss Babe to Irresistible Delights for free. So let me see. I don't even know how to contact you guys. You guys should just email me, but let me write down Neo Motivation wants Pretty Grinch and Irresistible Delights wants Boss Babe. Okay, so just email me. I'm gonna put my email here. The June creation at gmail.com. Email me and send me proof that it's you. Like maybe send me a screenshot of, like, I don't know, your YouTube channel or something. Just send me some type of proof that it's you, because I do want to make sure I'm sending it to the right person. Email me at the email I put, the June creation at gmail.com, and I will send it to you guys tonight. So Neo Motivation wants Pretty Grinch, and Irresistible Delights wants Boss Babe. Or what you can do, instead of emailing me, if you want to put your email address, I don't know if you want to do that. Maybe you don't want people to like spam you. So yeah, email me and I will send it to you. So we're going to end the live here. I think this was an amazing live. We had a lot of viewers. I hope you guys learned a lot. And I will see you again tomorrow, because we do this every day. Like I mentioned, make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Very, very important. Make sure you are in the Facebook group, and make sure you do take advantage of our special offer of 50% off. Someone said, I'm a newbie, asking what do you use those for? You can use them for anything. You can use them to create tumblers. You can use them to create ebook covers. You can use them to create any type of content. But we're going to talk more about that with the weeks, days to come, where I can really, I guess, go into all of this and make sure that you guys understand what to do with these images. So, thank you guys for the live. I'm glad you guys enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow with the next one. Stay tuned. Bye.